Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Daily Fantasy Digest Podcast, the all-inclusive podcast where we talk all things fantasy sports to help give you an edge. We are back here today breaking down this 15-game slate here on a Tuesday. But before we get into that, let's talk about what an incredible day it was yesterday. Cashing absolutely all formats. We faded all these top-tier guys. We had Zach Gallen, who pitched an incredible game. Brendan McKay, who went negative but was 95% owned in all contests, so it didn't matter. And then everybody was on Houston against Edwin Jackson, and they did not do what everybody thought they would do. Instead, we were on the Nationals with Dinger of the Day called Matt Adams going yard in the second inning. It was incredible. We had Trey Turner mentioned as well, who went yard. It was incredible in all formats for what the stack was able to do. They scored 11 runs, or 13 runs, I believe, 13 to nothing, which is just incredible. So I really loved everything that happened there. Juan Soto went 4 for 4. It was incredible. Looking to carry that energy over into tonight. It was such a good night last night. So today is a very interesting day for the podcast here. There's 5 pitches above 10K, and I don't want any of them. The person I think is in the best spot is probably Steven Strasburg or Domingo Germán. I don't really like any of these other guys, but I really don't even think you have to pay up for pitching because Draftkings is really, really terrible with their pitch pricing. Cole Hamels is a $7,800. This guy was a $9,300 pitcher last game, although he got destroyed. I mean, this guy has put up almost 40-point performances several times. He's going up against one of the second worst offense in the entire league. He's an absolute lock for me. This is a price play, and he's going to be Brendan McKay tomorrow. He's going to be 90% owned in most contests. I can guarantee you at $7,800, this is an absolute joke. He should be almost $9K again, especially with the matchup. I know they're at Wrigley. But San Francisco is just a terrible offense. And then secondly, I want to dive deep and go back to Aaron Sanchez. Wade Miley only gave up 2 runs tonight versus Detroit. I think Sanchez can do just as good of a job against Detroit, who's a terrible scoring offense as well. Aaron Sanchez has shown very good pitch mix in the 3 games that he has done very well with in Houston. Like I said, he struggled a little bit against Oakland, but that was an away game. The game that he did pitch here in Houston, put up a 27-point performance, so I'm really looking for Aaron Sanchez to light it up here. That gives us so much room for the bat stacks that we're going to want here today. This is a 15-game stack, or 15-game slate, so we're going to have to load up on the bat stacks here. And my top bat stack is going to be the Philadelphia Phillies going up against Brian Johnson. It seems like the Red Sox are going to be throwing a bullpen game, and well, the prices don't really reflect it. Sean Kingery, Rhys Hoskins are absolute locks, as well as Gene Segura. I want these 3 guys, as well as potentially Corey Dickerson. His price is a little bit elevated, but I could almost do without Gene Segura at times. But Sean Kingery and Rhys Hoskins are absolute auto locks for me tomorrow. I think they're just in such incredible spots that you can't really fade. A few other spots that I do like. I know last time I mentioned this team going up against this exact same pitcher in the same matchup. They did flop, but I don't think that happens tonight. I think that the Braves are in a really, really good spot. I think Ronald Acuna is in an incredible spot. I want to move Kingery to the outfield and put in Josh Donaldson. I think that these 2 guys you have to have them in your lineups tomorrow. I think they're just in incredible spots. I really like these 2 guys here. I love Ronald Acuna and I love Sean Kingery. Or I love Ronald Acuna, I love Josh Donaldson from that stack. And then I do like the Cubs tomorrow going up against Tyler Beede. I think this is an overlooked stack and you can really look to get some value here. The prices are really goofy. None of this is really making any sense to me, to be honest. So I really like... I really like Kyle Schwarber tomorrow, lefty hitting from the side of the plate. Hopefully he gets to hit up in the lineup a little bit. I really like him, and I really do like Ian Happ as well. I think this is a stack for a lot of... I think this is a very big pitching slate tomorrow, or a hitting slate tomorrow. I really like the Cubs. I think their over-under is going to be roughly 9 or 10. The Philly over-unders are already 11, and Atlanta is already 10. I think it's just to your benefit to be able to get as many Phillies and Atlanta players as you can. For me, the top 2 are Ronald Acuna and Josh Donaldson. But the Phillies are the top stack for me today. I think Rhys Hoskins, Gene Segura, and Sean Kingery are auto locks. I won't fade any of them. So I really like those guys as well. And you don't even have to go low-tier catcher. If you wanted to go low-tier catcher, you can beef up one of these. You can go Bryce Harper. You can go Chris Bryant off of Schwarber. You can go whoever you want. But for me, these are the guys that I'm really feeling. I think Cole Hamels and Aaron Sanchez are the top two pitchers for me today. I know it's really weird to say with all of the high-tier pitching, but I don't think you have to pay out for that type of upside. So I really like those guys. Top stack Phillies, Rhys Hoskins, Gene Segura, Kingery. Secondary stack, Ronald Acuna and Josh Donaldson. And then following that up with Kyle Schwarber and Ian Happ, who've been lighting it up. I mean, if we just look at Ian Happ's numbers since coming back, I mean, he's put up some incredible performances here, and he's a switch hitter, and Schwarber hits from the left side of the plate. He should tear beat up in Wrigley, which is a hitter-friendly ballpark. So with that being said, I'll leave catcher open to interpretation, and if you want to switch out any of those spots for some higher-tier players and drop down to catcher, it's definitely doable for the stack. Yesterday, Matt Adams went yard, who was our dinger of the day call. Today, the dinger of the day call is going to be Rhys Hoskins. He's going to be the thumbnail of this video and a part of our top stack. He's been a little bit of a cold spell here, which is really weird. They didn't adjust his price for the matchup. He's only $4,300 at first base. It's an absolute auto lock and steal for me. I think he goes yard with ease today in Fenway. So with that being said, he's going to be my dinger of the day call and thumbnail this video. So with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, would appreciate a like and a comment. Let me know what you thought down below. Subscribe to the channel. The support has been absolutely incredible on these videos lately. Been loving it. Everybody's been winning some money together. It's been really great. Head on over to Twitter. Follow us at FantasyDigest _. Follow us on Instagram. Same tag. We're doing a lot of giveaways for a lot of shirts because we did launch our website. It's thedailyfantasydigest.com. Go ahead and check out the website. There's t-shirt designs up there you can pick up for an affordable price, super high quality, with some of your favorite players. Just some goofy shirts. It's awesome. So go ahead and check that out and pick one up. If you do, tweet at me. Make sure to put something special in there for you. So yeah, with that being said, hope everybody wins some money tomorrow. Good luck. Hope everybody enjoyed the incredible breakdown we had last night. So we'll see you next time on Wednesday here on the Daily Fantasy Digest podcast.